Hi, team. So, I want to talk to you about something that's really been on my mind lately. There is this growing sentiment within political, clinical, and wellness circles that has really been weighing on me for the past several months. And it's only recently that I've been able to find the right words to address it. So, please give me a moment to really try and express this with you. As someone who has spent the better part of 2 decades immersed in the science of lifestyle medicine, so all of these behaviors that we know are so important for healthy aging, you all know I have long advocated for the profound power of prevention. I believe deeply and unapologetically in the ability of movement, nourishment, sleep, and connection to transform health outcomes. My academic and professional journey has been dedicated to building an evidence based and education infrastructure that empowers individuals to take control of their well being before disease takes root. But I must say clearly and with equal conviction, prevention is not and never will be a substitute for treatment. The world of prevention and the world of treatment must meet in the middle. They cannot be in opposition. They must be in an arc, a continuum of care. Right now, in the world that we are living in the name of reducing spending or prioritizing lifestyle based interventions or mis and disinformation, federal funding is being cut from critical biomedical research, including life saving work on cancer, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and countless other devastating diseases. The Chan School of Public Health at Harvard just had every single one of their grants terminated. This is the best public health university in the United States, if not the world, with the best scientists doing the most cutting edge work. And this is a dangerous and false dichotomy that we need to only be looking at prevention. The idea that we must choose only prevention or choose between prevention and cure is both scientifically indefensible and I would argue ethically unjust. I understand the anger. I understand the disillusionment. Our healthcare system is a bureaucratic maze, crushingly expensive and often completely dehumanizing. Many of us have felt it fail us, whether it's as patients ourselves, because of family members' treatment, caregivers' treatment, or the practitioners that we are in this space. We are justified in demanding radical change. But dismantling our biomedical research infrastructure or stripping support from academic science will not fix what is broken upstream. It will only hollow out the downstream safety net when prevention is not enough. Because let's be clear, even the healthiest people get sick. Marathon runners get Parkinson's disease. Beloved yogis develop cancer. Famous actors are diagnosed with dementia. Lifestyle interventions are powerful, but they are not panaceas. When illness strikes, and it will for many of us, our survival depends on cutting edge science, rigorous clinical trials, and the slow, careful work of researchers who dedicate their lives to studying these diseases. That work is only possible with sustained public funding. The recent proposals to slash NIH budgets and to halt progress in research are not just political chess moves, they are direct threats to the lives of people you know, including your parents, your kids, your neighbor, your spouse, your best friend. The thing is that science is not something you can unplug and then conveniently plug back in when it suits a political agenda. Once research is paused, the labs close, the teams disband, the momentum is lost. Promising therapies stall midstream. Scientists leave the field. 75% of scientists in a recent survey said that they were considering either leaving the field altogether or leaving the United States. That kind of disruption does not just delay progress, it dismantles it. And when the time comes that you or someone that you love needs that progress, it will not be there. That is the real cost. So, this is where these two worlds, the world of prevention and the world of treatment, must meet, not in opposition, but in a continuum of care. We need to invest in policies that make physical activity and nutrition more accessible, not just recommended. We need to build cities where movement is embedded into daily life. We need to subsidize healthy food systems and educate children in ways that prioritize bodily autonomy and health literacy. But we also need to double down on funding for biomedical science, not reduce it. The way forward is not less science, but more. We need more investment in biomedical research and more support for the systems and the science that promote preventive health. It's not about choosing between the lab and the lifestyle or between the clinical trial and the community center. It's about building a model of care that values both. The healthcare system of the future is not one that chooses prevention instead of cure. It is one that integrates both seamlessly. I've spent my entire career championing the power of prevention, educating on movement, nutrition, and behavior change because I believe they are the most underutilized tools that we have to support health and reduce disease burden. But prevention alone is not enough. These two worlds must coexist, not compete. That is precisely why I do the work I do, to bridge this divide, to connect the science of staying well with the science of getting better. If we want a world where fewer people get sick and those who do have every opportunity to heal, we must fund and protect both ends of that continuum. That is not idealism. That is what true health equity requires. Please think on this as we are in this environment that we find ourselves here in the United States in this current moment. Let's not park ourselves in camps. Let's think about this from a yes and perspective and make sure that we are using science and the evidence to guide our decisions and our future healthcare environment. Thanks, team, for listening.